And now, Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Eric Ash.
Hello, let's take a look at what the winds are doing right now, since that'll be our significant phenomenon for today besides some flooding areas. So this is current right now. You can see most of the higher wind speeds is to the east of us in Wyoming, but we do have some significant little bits of wind in the northeasterly part, and you'll start to see this area pick up as well. This is for the future, the next 24 hours here, next 24 and the next 1 and 1.5 days. You see a lot of the wind speeds will increase in this area right here towards the Central Mountains, the Arco Basin, and eventually over to the Shoshone area. So that high wind speeds are expected to get into the 30s, possibly into the 40s of miles per hour. It will also affect craters and the lava beds. And if you look down here to the southeast, the Bear River Range will see a lot of influx of some high gusts as well. And this is expected to continue throughout the weekend. So make sure you secure any loose items that you may have. Today for the Snake River Plain, expect some sunny skies. Temperatures will be in the 60s and also into the low 70s. Pocatello, a high of 72. Idaho Falls, 69 degrees. And today for the Central Mountains, expect those winds to increase, and your temperatures will be in the 60s and the low 70s. Salmon, 73 degrees. And today for the Highlands, West Wyoming, expect those winds to increase throughout your region as well. Temperatures will be in the 50s, and Island Park, Driggs, 61 degrees. Tonight for the Snake River Plain, expect those windy conditions to continue throughout the weekend. It is possible for winds to gust into the 30s for the Snake River Plain, but gusts will remain higher for valleys and elevated areas, Central Mountain, Southeast Highlands. Temperatures for the Snake River Plain will be in the 40s, St. Anthony right below at 39 degrees. And tonight for the Central Mountains, expect your winds to increase. Possibility of gusts in some local areas can get into the high 40s. I've seen as high as 57 miles per hour. Not widespread, but that is the highest that can potentially happen in perhaps a local spot or two. Temperatures will be in the 30s and the low 40s. Stanley, your low temperature will be 28 degrees. Now the winds do also apply for the Highlands of West Wyoming that I just spoke about for the Central Highlands. So expect these winds to continue throughout the weekend. Temperatures will be in the 30s, freezing point for Jackson, Afton, Driggs, below freezing for Island Park and Yellowstone, 26 degrees. Tomorrow for the Snake River Plain, mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the 60s, Pocatello, 71 degrees. Tomorrow for the Central Mountains, more winds are expected, temperatures in the 60s, Salmon right out of it, 71 degrees. Tomorrow for the Highlands, West Wyoming, winds, temperatures in the 50s and the low 60s, Yellowstone down to 49. And the Southeast Idaho Chevy Dealer 7-day forecast starting with Pocatello. Windy weekend, and we'll continue on our warming trend. We'll see 80-degree days at the start of the work week. Same thing for Idaho Falls. A windy, a breezy weekend, a little bit of clouds for a couple days, and our warming trend up into the 80-degree days by the middle of next week or possibly earlier. Rexburg, windy weekend, and then the sun will come out more so as we travel north here. Warming trend up towards the 80s by Thursday. Central Mountains, windy conditions, and then warming up to your 80-degree day by the end of the work week. And for the Teton area, cooler temperatures for you, a little bit more clouds, and your low temperatures will hover around in the 30s.